So once you've done a seam with your leather, there's a few ways to finish the seam and to make it flatter, because leather can be quite bulky. So there's a few things you want to do to make sure, since you can't press it with a regular iron, that the seam will actually come apart nicely on the inside, like this. One thing we can do to open the seam is to hammer it open using either a wooden or a rubber mallet. This one's a bit too big for this, but it'll do. So you want to do this from the inside so you don't make an impression on the leather from the outside. Just be careful not to get your fingers. Give it a few good whacks. So this will help it stay apart a little bit. You're going to need to do something else though, in order if you really want to keep it down. This is a way if you just want to sew it down quickly. It's kind of the quick and dirty way. But much better is to use contact cement, and you can get this at your regular hardware store. This stuff is a bit tricky to work with because it smells awful and you shouldn't inhale it. But what you need to do with this is to apply a layer on both sides, both pieces that you want to glue together separately because it fuses together. Then let it dry for about 15 minutes, and that's when you can actually apply and press together. So here, that's why we're using some paper towel. I just want to paint this generously on both sides that we're gluing together. We'll do one seam at a time. Alright, and now we want to wait about 15 minutes until it's dried a little bit and the solvent has evaporated. So after about 15 to 20 minutes, we can see that the solvent has evaporated and the contact cement has become shiny. So that's when we know it's ready to be pushed down. I'm going to do this carefully because it's going to adhere instantly. And press it flat, and there we go. Now we have one side of the seam glued down perfectly.